and now I am beginning to remember. Yes, long ago, before I had stripped off a few thousand generations, dust now and forgotten, I was a hairy savage and pointed my hand at you, and clearly I remember it. I saw you in a net. Have you forgotten that, old sun? Old sun, I gather myself together out of the pools of the individual that have held me dispersed so long. I gather my billion thoughts into science, and my million wills into a common purpose. Well may you slink down behind the mountains from me, well may you cower. Section 10. Karenin desired that he might dream alone for a little while before he returned to the cell in which he was to sleep. He was given relief for a pain that began to trouble him, and wrapped warmly about with furs, for a great coldness was creeping over all things, and so they left him, and he sat for a long time watching the afterglow give place to the darkness of night. It seemed to those who had to watch over him unobtrusively lest he should be in want of any attention, that he mused very deeply. The white and purple peaks against the golden sky sank down into cold blue remoteness, glowed out again and faded again, and the burning cressets of the Indian stars, that even the moonrise cannot altogether quench, began their vigil. The moon rose behind the towering screen of dark precipices to the east, and long before it emerged above these, its slanting beams had filled the deep gorges below with luminous mist, and turned the towers and pinnacles of Leopoldville to a magic dream castle of radiance and wonder. Came upon a great uprush of ghostly light above the black rim of rocks, and then like a bubble that is blown and detaches itself, the moon floated off clear into the unfathomable dark sky. And then Karenin stood up. He walked a few paces along the terrace, and remained for a time gazing up at that great silver disk, that silvery shield that must needs be man's first conquest in outer space. Presently, he turned about and stood with his hands folded behind him, looking at the northward stars. At length he went to his own cell. He lay down there and slept peacefully till the morning, and early in the morning they came to him and the anesthetic was given him, and the operation performed. It was altogether successful, but Karenin was weak and he had to lie very still, and about 7 days later a blood clot detached itself from the healing scar and traveled to his heart, and he died in an instant in the night. End of The World Set Free by H.G. Wells. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information, or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Adam Marsatich. June 2009, Alexandria, Virginia.